Hey Noah, how are you today?
Hey, I'm all right. Thanks for having me.
Good, good. So what brings you in?
So I've just been struggling with family stuff recently. So my parents are divorced and the holidays are coming up, which I always dread. And they both always want me to see both of them on both the holidays, and it's just not physically possible. So it's just been really stressing me out, being torn in two directions.
Yeah, of course, of course. Are you taking any techniques or anything like that to kind of cope on a day-to-day basis? How are you handling that stress?
I've just been trying to ignore it, but I think that's what kind of let me come in today is that I've just been ignoring it and ignoring it. It's just been kind of building up, I think, instead of going away. Just when I get to work, I just don't look at my phone and just hope they don't text me and I cannot think about it. But yeah, I've not been doing too much, I guess.
Okay. And do you think that talking it out with maybe one or both of your parents might help? Have you had any conversations with them about the situation?
Not directly. I've been scared of the confrontation.
Hmm.
So maybe that's the step I need to take is just to confront it head on. But it's just that's a very daunting thing to go to do. But
Yeah, of course, I completely understand. Um, I don't want you to feel pressured to have those conversations with them if you're not ready. Um, I think just finding some avenues maybe to kind of get your minds off of things, maybe some activities that you can do with maybe some trusted friends or being able to find somebody that you can confide in might help you kind of navigate that as well. I don't want you to feel like you have to go and speak with your parents just yet, but I would like for us to try to find some way for us to be able to talk to your parents to kind of navigate this situation a little bit better. That way, it makes that home life situation a little bit easier for you.
yeah, it sounds about like a fantastic way to take it. Yeah. I think
Perfect,
working up that
perfect.
confrontation would be great.
Mhm. Perfect. Were there any other comments that you kind of wanted to lay out?
No, I think this sounds like a good plan to follow. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Of course. Next time we meet, we'll kind of go a little bit deeper into how what coping mechanisms that you kind of develop, but we'll go from there. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me
That was
today.
great. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Hi, welcome. So nice to see you.
Thank you. It's nice to see you as well.
What brings you in today?
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to talk about my family. I come from a large family. It's very loud at my house. There's a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. It feels like I never get a quiet, peaceful moment. However, I did recently just move out on my own, so I'm having a little bit of anxiety about being by myself. I've noticed um, the silence a lot more, and the silence feels very loud. And so I'm kind of trying to figure out how do I kind of adjust to not having so much movement in my life anymore.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's such a big change can cause a lot of, anxiety and emotions. And yeah, I understand. Um, how has that period been? Has it been a gradual change? Did you slowly move out or was it a sudden change in your life?
It was pretty sudden. I felt like the situation at home was just getting a little bit too much to handle. And I felt like maybe being on my own would be a little bit better, but I didn't really take into account how different it would be being by myself. I don't really know if I've become comfortable kind of sitting in the silence and sitting with myself to say.
Mhm.
So it's been quite an adjustment, but it was definitely like a sudden change from the loudness of being at home to now being by myself.
I see. Yeah, a change like that can be very jarring. Something you said stuck out to me. You said you don't like sitting by yourself. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, I guess being at home, there's always something to kind of look at, somebody to talk to. A situation was always going on, so I never really had time to sit and really, I guess, become friends with myself. And now that I'm by myself, I've just noticed so much more about my own personality. I've noticed that maybe I don't really like being alone. Maybe I do need like some kind of companion or somebody to
Mhm.
kind of help me kind of get through the day.
For sure, yeah. sometimes that makes sense. I just noticed that our session's coming to a close. Is there any final thoughts that you want to say before we have to end here?
No, I think that this was a good session. I'm excited to come back again to kind of see what changes have been made in the coming weeks.
Mhm.
So
Great. Thank you so much for coming in.
thank you.